Hello dear otakus, welcome to our channel. Please put your seatbelt on and be ready to dive with me into a deep anime world. As for today, we will be giving some examples about the best top 10 school life animes, which is a slice of everyone's life. You just don't know it yet, but school is one of the best places in this planet to exist peacefully. And yeah, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would mean the world to us. Let's start those 10 steps in our video of today. In number 10, Scum's Wish. This is a painful and realistic view of human relationships, beautiful in both its fragility and startling realism. To be honest, it is directly intended for more mature audiences. Beyond the theme of love and sexual awakening, the show touches on discovering and accepting your true and authentic self. Eventually, the story in Scum's Wish is emotionally satisfying, yet heartbreaking. So if you are looking for a happy ending story, this anime is probably not for you. But if you are looking for dramatic, heartbreaking stories, then you have it in this anime show. Down to number 9, the Kawai complex. This anime is quite simple and cute to watch. So if you just finished an anime with too much depress and pressure, you might need a break from all that complicated themes. This anime show is a bit different from other anime shows who revolve around school clubs, because this one is focusing on boarding house, which is far less common. This might be the thing that you will enjoy the most. However, the story is about Kazunari, who is living on his own in a boarding house and in Kawai complex with all what he desires. You will love to watch this anime, guys. Next to number 8, Masamune-Kun no Revenge. As an overweight child, Makabe Masamune was miraculously teased and bullied by one particular girl, Adagaki Aki. He was determined that one day he will have his revenge upon her. He started a rigorous regime of self-improvement and personal transformation. Years later, Makabe re-emerged as a new man, handsome, popular, with perfect grades, and he becomes good at sports. He is now unrecognizable to her. Now it's the time to confront this girl who bullied him for years. It's an amazing anime show, guys. You will love it if you are a fan of such anime themes. Next to number 7, Kokoro Connect. At Yamabushi High, joining a school club is required. So when Hamiko, Lori, Taishi, Yoshimofi and Yui couldn't find a suitable choice, they decided to create their own club, the School Culture Club. Together, they spent the days meeting and coming up with topics for the group's newspaper, until one day Yoshifumi and Yui proclaimed that they switched bodies last night. It's a very good anime to watch if you are looking for such anime about school life. This show might surprise you, so give it a chance, guys. Down to number 6, My Little Monster. It all started when an impassive girl meets a troublemaker in a brand new love story. After Mizutani Shizuku, a girl whose sole interest is studying, asked to deliver some handouts to Yoshida Haru, a boy who hasn't come to school after spilling blood on the first day. She finds herself a target to his affection. It's a story about those two youngsters struggling with love and friendship. It's hard to open up yourself to other people, because they force you to be honest with your own self. Another good anime about school life. A slice of life, guys, you don't want to skip this one. Down in number 5, Love is Hard for an Otaku. It's about a girl with an anxiety problem. She loves anime and she always tries one of the different personalities that she have watched. Many people wouldn't take this anime show seriously, but many others will like it. So for that reason we only suggest, and you are the judge. You can always tell us what you feel and what you think about in the comment section. However, this anime doesn't have any action. It basically deals with a slice of life in high school, so you might like it and you might not. It's up to you. Next to number 4, Toradora. In this anime show we have Ryuji Takasu, who has an eventful life. His classmates think he is delinquent due to his killer eyes. His crush Minori seems ever out of reach. It's basically an anime about school life and all the events that happened in school. Friendship, love stories, bullies, all the normal stuff in school life. So if you're looking for such an anime show, you might take this one as your cup of tea. I hope you enjoy it. Down to number 3, Rascal does not dream of bunny girl senpai. Poverty syndrome, known also as adolescent's poverty. It's a term used to describe abnormal experiences which was rumored on the internet, and it's caused by sensitivity and instability during adolescence this year. Sakuta, second-year student at high school near Enoshima, his path come across several young ladies that are experiencing this poverty syndrome. For instance, he meets a wild bunny young lady in the library, but she turns to be an actress on hiatus, Mia Sakurajima, who is also his senior at school. Somehow she wasn't invisible before, but now he can see her. Go for it, guys, and yeah, always feel free to tell us in the comment section what do you think about it. Down to number 2, My Teen Romantic Comedy. After he was turned down by his crush Hashiman, Hikigaya is determined to live the rest of his high school life single, like a piece of rock in the river. He wanted no more of that society, but Hashiman's resolve is lacking compared to his guidance counselor, a woman determined to change the boy's ways. Hashiman was forced to reach out to those around him by joining a club dedicated to serving others, alongside the cold, beautiful President Yukino and other new friends. Hashiman will be always intimidated by another futuristic turndown. It's a good anime show to watch, guys. You have to try it. And finally, in number 1, we have Kimi no Todoke, From Me to You. More often when you are in high school, you only want to make friends and be useful. That's exactly what Sawaku wanted. The only problem is she bears a worrying resemblance to Sadako from The Ring because of her reputation. People are terrified by her. Even the dogs bark in fear of her presence. In fact, the only person who is brave enough to talk to her is Kazehaya, a very cool character. So for that reason they spent more time together and they became more closer. Sadly, some heartwarming feelings will spark between them. It's an amazing anime story, a little slice of life in school days. You will sink into its charm and the memories it will bring to you. You will love it. That's the end of our video of today, guys. And yeah, do not forget that school means work and work means death. Let's all go to take a nap. See you next time.